I have a huge pile of clothes. Look at this. And that's not even everything. It's massive. Let's go through all of this. I'm feeling the fleece vibe. I feel like there's a little fleece everywhere. I am always cold, so I am very excited to just whack on a fleece and call it a day and be fashionable, which is amazing in my opinion. Let's do this thing. I honestly don't know. Let's start with the fleece. First up, a fleece by Columbia. It's in this like off-white colour. It's very thick, so I'm very excited to put this on. This will keep me warm. It has the colour block kind of detailing going on, which I quite like, to be fair. Makes it a bit more funky, makes it a bit 80s vibes, maybe 90s. Super excited to wear this to the office, even on holiday. I'm going on a bit of an adventurous holiday, so this will come in handy. All the details of all the clothing that I will be showing, I will be popping a box in the corner, in the bottom somewhere, or in the top. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I'm editing where I'll put it, where it looks nice, with the price, where I bought it, and the size that I got. And I will also link everything down in the description so that you can just click on it and buy it if you want to. Let's do another fleece, which will be quite a similar fleece in the sense of with the buttons. Let's stick with the button theme for now. So this one I got from LL Bean. This one has the same kind of buttony details that the Columbia one has. It's a bit thinner material. It's still very thick fleece. It is slightly thinner than the Columbia one, but I feel like the Columbia one is particularly chunky. But I figured it would be a good one to just, you know, for my adventurous holiday that I'm going on in winters. Then let's move away from the fleeces and to some like more knitwear. So I actually went shopping on Hollister. I actually found out that they have some very cute knitwear this season. Look at this. This is Zermatt in Switzerland, so that's like a ski destination, but it's such a pretty sweater. I like how kind of old-fashioned the print is. It's, I don't know, I'm just vibing with this whole fleece and kind of 80s 90s knitwear vibes. So they actually got me hooked because I just wanted to buy the Zermatt one, and then they said on the website that you get a discount if you get two. So I also got this one, which is Chamonix, France. This one is also a ski destination, but in France instead of Switzerland. Yeah, I think this would look great on just jeans. Just throw it up. I can wear it to the office. I can wear it around for like winter, Christmas. They're like Christmassy jumpers, but they're not particularly Christmas, if that makes sense. I have a stack of Christmas jumpers in my wardrobe that only gets like whipped out around Christmas time in a week prior to Christmas. That's what I will wear. But then, you know, they just kind of go back in the cupboard and I don't look at them for the rest of the year. So I feel like these are quite good in terms of being able to wear them in November, being able to wear them in like January, February, still have that slight Christmas vibe going on, but not necessarily like Christmas jumper, if that makes sense. Then let's move away from tops to bottoms. I bought some sweatpants off of Boohoo. So I have to admit that I have never in my life shopped on the Boohoo website before, and I bought two sets of sweatpants. So I did need to return one of them because that one was too short on me, and the stress that I had returning this parcel was insane. I even signed up for like the Boohoo membership thingy for a year because I figured I was going to return the parcel because I'm not going to keep two of the same sweatpants. They made it so hard for me to return it. I am not gonna lie. I had to like reach out to the customer service. It was a whole thing. Either way, it got returned, but I was like, why doesn't the return button on the website just work? I don't know. Either way, maybe it's just me. Maybe I had a weird tracking number. Maybe something was off, but I don't know. Either way, sweatpants. So these are beige. They're very long and they are very wide at the bottom. I got them in a tall because I am quite a tall person. They are slightly too long for me, but I'll be wearing them around the house and the occasional grocery store run, so I think I should be fine. But at least not too short, because if these types of pants are too short on you, they just look very funny and not very flattering in my personal opinion. So I got them in a tall, and the color is actually quite lovely, and I think they go well with like loads of dark blue sweaters and whites. I was actually quite happy to have a cheap kind of good looking pair of sweats that I can just roam around in outside as well as inside, because I tend to be the person who just rocks up in like Mickey Mouse pants. No, I swear, where are they? I swear I had them on prior. Where are my Mickey Mouse pants? I don't know what I did to them. I'm gonna find my Mickey Mouse pants. I'll show you the Mickey Mouse pants. I love the Mickey Mouse pants, but I wouldn't necessarily go out to the grocery store in them, and this would be a good alternative to that. Hence the non-Mickey Mouse pants in like an acceptable beige that I can actually wear outside of the house. So sweatpants, and they're so soft. They're very thick. I'm honestly impressed by the quality. It has this fleece lined on the inside. They feel more expensive than what they were, so I feel like this is definitely a win. I found the Mickey Mouse pants. These are my Mickey Mouse pants that I've had for years from Primark. It has a hole in it as well, so I can't even wear it out in public, but these are the famous Mickey Mouse pants. Cool, let's do some more fleeces, because why not? Let's do this one. Oh, actually, I need to grab one. There's one in my cupboard still. Cool, I'm back. That took me way too long to find it because I actually hid it in my cupboard. I don't know why I did that, but I did. This is also from Hollister, and it's massive and it's fluffy. It's honestly, it looks so warm. To be fair, when I tried it on, it felt really warm. It's very soft, and look at the detailing on it. It has actually the kind of like knitted print on it in a way, so it looks like a knitted jumper, but it actually isn't. It's like fluffy. This is like amazing. I am very excited for this. Also, this is going on my adventurous holiday trip because I need to be able to lounge around in comfortable clothing in public, and my comfortable clothing tends to be Mickey Mouse pants, so I needed to kind of pivot to something that people can see me in public. This is, yeah, it's Hollister, but it's actually by Gilly Hicks, which is their like sportswear and underwear brand, I would say. Oh my god, this would look so cute on a pair of leggings. I would say this is probably on par with thickness with the Columbia one, but this is a bright white and this is a bit of off-white. This is maybe a bit more sporty, but I don't know, either way, very thick, very warm, very excited for those. Gonna stay in the white. Final white item, I promise. There is a lot of whites. Even wearing a white. This is by the North Face. It's actually a cardigan style fleece. So this is actually very thin fleece. So this is not as thick as the other ones. I hope it's going to be as warm. Again, I'm going to go on this like adventurous holiday, so I am excited to wear these things. I think this is part of their Glacier series, and I wanted to have something with a zipper because in the end, like a quarter zip is really nice, but if you get really hot, you cannot really unzip it. So I figured I should probably get some full zip items, and I dropped this in something. Why is there so much black stuff on here? What did I do to it? Anyway, that's my fault. That definitely wasn't the case. It's like little, oh, I know what it is. I'll get to that in a second. Anyway, it has the little North Face detailing on the back. It has little North Face detailing on the front. I also figured that this would be a great thing to just pop in my locker at work. For if I'm chilly, I can always grab this and put this on top of like a dress shirt or a blouse or whatever I'm wearing. And it's white, so it will go with everything. So then I'm gonna stay in the work ROM, the cardigan ROM, because I figured I needed to have some stuff that was actually going to be fully zipping. I must admit, I have already worn this one multiple times to the office. Honestly, my friend was like, I can now tell that you work in finance. I was like, great. She was joking about this, obviously, but like, it is a Patagonia full zip better sweater cardigan. Here you go. It has the Patagonia logo on it. On the back, it's just plain. It's in a dark blue. It's so warm. It's so comfortable. It has the fleece lining in there. It has like the outside kind of cottony material, which looks like a normal cardigan. This one is amazing. I'm gonna get so much use out of this just wearing it to the office and also on my adventurous holiday that I'm going to stop mentioning now because I've said it 20,000 times at this point. So I'm very happy that I went with a dark blue. I had a hard time finding a dark blue one online, but I really want to have a dark blue because I quite like dark blue, so I really wanted a dark blue one. I'm sorry, sometimes the logic is just very straightforward and that's just it. So yeah, very excited. Then, because I figured that this one was such a win, I was like, oh, I should get like the, you know, standard Patagonia quarter zip with the grey. But as we also all know, Patagonia is not the cheapest brand to buy stuff from. So I went up on Depop and did some digging and actually found one that had a bunch of embroidery on it. So I picked it up from Depop. It's brand new. Can I say that first? It was brand new. Tag is still on here. I haven't worn it. It is actual Patagonia. Here you go. As you can see, there is still some embroidery on there. You might recognize it. You might not recognize it, but it had a lot more text on there. It had Harvard College, undergraduate financial aids, blah, blah, blah. I'll insert a photo, but I actually managed to get all rid of it. Currently, I only have the crest left. I'll probably take that off too because it's a bit awkward because I didn't go to Harvard. I've been getting quite far with getting rid of all of the little black embroidery, and that's what happened to that. You remember when I was saying on this one that it had a bit of black stuff on there? Those are the little embroidery scraps I cut look through that ended up on this shirt, because I probably just piled it on here just when I was just carrying. Anyway, long story short, that's the black stuff that's on that. Everything is all right. As you can tell, there is some like threads in here in around it as well, because I've been just like trying to get rid of the embroidery essentially. But yeah, so worth it, because these are quite expensive. Cannot really go wrong with this for work, my adventure, generally winter, cold, whatever. No, actually not true. Last clothing item ish. Yeah, okay, last actual clothing item. This will be kind of more like accessories. Look at this jumper from Abercrombie. It's in a maroon. I've seen a lot of maroons this season coming about, and I have a very cute skirt that I bought earlier that I'm planning on wearing for Christmas, and I figured that this this jumper would look so nice with it. But honestly, the quality of this jumper is insane. It feels so soft. I have no idea what this material is. It's like kind of woolen, but it's very bouncy wool, almost like the chenille material. Like this is chenille material, but it kind of feels like this, but it's not. I don't know. Let's check what the inside says. This is probably gonna answer my query right here. I first need to find a language that I can actually read. There we go. Polyester, 3% wool, 6% nylon, and 7% acrylic. Okay, so a lot less wool than I actually thought it is, but it's very bouncy material. It's quite sturdy. It feels woolen. It looks like it's more expensive than what I paid for it. Honestly, I'm excited to wear this for Christmas. This will be part of my birthday and Christmas outfit. Then shoes. I did buy some shoes. I bought some boots since I am stuck in this 90s, 80s fleece thing that's ongoing in my brain. I couldn't help myself and buy some very 90s sock boots. So these are from ASOS, and no, they're from Shoe. They're from Shoe, and they are honestly plastic, but I have very narrow feet and I have kind of like skinny stick legs. So my issue tends to be with boots like these, that they are way too wide for my feet as well as my leg and my calf, and this will like then scrunch down because it won't stay up because of the like my calf not, you know, having enough muscle for the life of it. So I was actually very happy that when I tried these on, that they actually stayed on. So if you are like me with the narrow feet and the stick legs, this one will actually stay up. I was surprised. And they actually are quite comfortable. They're not the most comfortable shoes. I would actually expect them to be slightly more comfortable given like the chunkiness of the heel, but the sole is actually quite hard. Maybe, to be fair, my first steps in these were running to make my train to go to work. So I think potentially that was not the right way to start, and my feet did hurt for a little bit after that, but throughout the day I was fine. So who knows, maybe it was just, you know, me running the first steps in these versus like your normal wear where you would just walk. Final item, absolutely last item. I bought a bunch of tights from Patagonia. If you know a cheap tights brand that actually look like they're good quality tights, please let me know, because I've always really struggled with finding tights that look nice as well as being semi-affordable, as you know, they break, you rip them and then you toss them, and it's quite a wasteful process. So if you have anything more durable, do let me know, or a bit cheaper but that still looks kind of like Patagonia tights, I would argue. I don't know, either way, I bought a bunch of tights from that. But I also ended up buying one of these sheer tights, which are a double layer. So I've never had anything like this before ever in my life, but it seems like such a great idea because I am always cold. So I refrain from wearing dresses and skirts in winter because I just feel cold in them and I want to be comfortable and not uncomfortably cold. These tights, apparently they're like a double layer and they have this insulating material and they are thicker and they look like sheer tights. So I think this will be a great solution for me. But again, I have never tried these or worn any of these like similar to this, so I cannot tell you if they actually work, but I'm very excited to give these a try and see how this actually is going to work, or if I get a lot of use out of it, or how it's... Oh, there we go, that's a double layer. So you have like a kind of like a skin colored layer as well as like an actual set of tights that goes over the top of it, if that makes sense. Okay, so it's quite a bit later today and I forgot to film one thing. Anyway, I bought some PJs. These are the shorts. Look at them. The pants but it's so precious. And this is the top that got, oh my god, I'm so terrible at filming this, especially doing this with one hand. I should have popped it on the little stand, but here you can see it's so cute. It's so boxy. It's like a little boxy PJ. Is there a word for the style PJ top? I don't know, but the little panther. But that was it. Everything that I bought the last couple of weeks. My bank account is not happy. I am happy with what I found though. I will link everything down below so you can click on it, buy it, whatever. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Please do like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.